Yo everybody, it's me, the Nerdy Crafter, and today I am just quickly playing some Sky Wars while I wanted to discuss a I feel, very important topic that's just gone around YouTube, and I've kind of had enough of it. It hasn't affected me all that bad, except for like once, but that was only one comment, and the topic is like really negative, really hateful comments that I see. Like, I'll just scroll through, people I watch or just people that I see on YouTube, and I'm like, oh yeah, these guys are big. Might as well just check out an episode, see if I like it. So I looked at some videos, and God, the hate in the videos, it isn't even funny. Like, if you watch, I got bored, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go check out Stampy's Magic World or whatever, because I saw it was like the dude's got to like over 200 videos on one series, which is freaking amazing. I think Etho's got more, so suck it, Stampy. No, but I just want to talk about like the hate that he got, and like, oh, another big one is Hawakwi. I'm not really a huge Hawakwi fan. I don't really watch all that many PvP style people. Like, I really don't watch all that many, like, just PvPers in general. But Hawakwi, he was dealing with some very personal, very sad, just incredibly sad stuff that he was going through in his just day-to-day life. And so he'd been off YouTube for probably for like over like 5-6 months, maybe. I don't know. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a huge follower of Hawakwi, but I just decided to check him out since he's back. But I looked at some of the comments. The guy, people weren't sure if he was dead or not. Like he had nothing on Twitter, he had nothing on Facebook, or he doesn't have a Facebook, but he had nothing on YouTube. People thought he was dead. I read through some of the comments. People were so freaking hateful. It wasn't even funny. Like, I can understand if you don't like someone or on YouTube. That's one thing, but like, just the hateful comments people get. It's not like it's terrible. Like, it's someone said, "Wow, this guy, we thought he was all dead. Hopefully, he gets hit by a bus tomorrow and he stays dead." Seriously, what's the point in that? That's a malicious, literally, if that happened in real life, like if that was in a real life scenario, he could probably get arrested for that, or at least if it was in school or something, could be suspended and expelled for stuff like that. So, yeah, I have no idea why people feel the need to be so hateful. Like, and I've just got fed up with it, so I've started commenting, not trying to be hateful myself, but really, it's the only way I felt. Like, I've just been getting so frustrated, and I hate doing stuff like this, because it makes me feel bad as a person, because I don't know, like, my subconscious, like, compared to everyone else's, like, a normal person's subconscious, my subconscious is, like, through the roof, really. It's not even funny, like, how big my subconscious gets. Like, I'll say one thing, and my subconscious makes me, like, I also have OCD, so that's another part of it, but really, it's not like I feel bad when I say stuff, but really I haven't felt bad. I feel kind of bad, but like the stuff I've been saying is like, I don't know how to describe it. It's not really hateful, but it kind of is, which now makes me feel very hypercritical. But I don't know. It's just I felt someone needed to say it, cause so like when I see comments like that, I'm like, okay, I forget what it was. Some comment. I think it was maybe about. I usually just say, well, then get out, because really, if you're just gonna be insulting someone, then you should really just get out. It's not like I don't say return hateful stuff like go kill yourself. That's not funny. That's breaking a line that really shouldn't be broken. It I don't know. Especially having someone at my school who says stuff like that, like in real life, it's scary. And especially since people over the internet do it even more, it's terrifying. Like the type of language society has started to deem kind of uh acceptable. It's not, stuff like that isn't acceptable. It's not funny, it's not cool. Really, if you say stuff like that, you're not being funny, you're not being cool, you're just being a jerk. And so I've started responding to people's comments like that, and I've been like, "Oh, I'm so sorry that you have what did I say? I'm so sorry you have personal issues that are causing you to what was it? I'm so sorry that you have personal issues and you, sorry, I can't remember what I was saying. Personal issues. Oh, I'm sorry that you have personal issues and you feel like you need to take it out on someone else." I said something like that. And really, it's true, because people like that, they don't really deserve to have, like, the ability to express that kind of emotion on the internet. Because really, it's annoying being, like, it's just scary, like, how much you see just the hate in people's comments. And now it doesn't happen as much with, like, smaller people, but like, not even, like, really smaller people, like, people, I just mentioned Stampy and Hawakwi because I just was randomly checking out their channels one day. But people like Generic B don't get it as much. People like B-Dubs don't get it as much. But really, no one should get it, is kind of what I'm trying to say. Because the value of someone's life is greater than anything else, basically. Now, there might be some people who say, like, you know, love is better, which is always a great opportunity. Like, always choose love over hate, peace over violence, stuff like that. But, just the, what was I saying? But yeah, like, the value of someone's life is so, that's one of the greatest things in this world, is that we've been able to create, like, not only are we living, but we're coherent, we understand, we can feel. And people who say things like that, who treat others like garbage, kind of don't, you have to wonder, like, do they actually feel? Do they actually feel emotions? Because it really doesn't appear that they do. And, like, it makes not only them, but us as a society look bad. And that really isn't good. Just the I don't know, like, it's a very delicate topic, but really, people shouldn't fill the internet with that kind of hate. It's not beneficial to anyone. Now, like, critiques, like saying, "Oh yeah, I liked your video, but, you know, perhaps you could work on this," or stuff like that. Now, that stuff, that's fine, because that's helpful. That's providing feedback and help to people. But saying that people should take their own lives, or that they effing suck and they're autistic and stuff like that, is bullshit. Really, honestly, it is. And pardon my language, I really don't like swearing, but at least not on camera. But like, but you know, what was I saying? Crap. But yeah, like, calling people names like that, it's ridiculous. It shouldn't happen. People need to realize, like, how much of effect it. And like I said earlier, it's their own like, they have personal issues. It's because they're, like, now, this is gonna sound really weird coming from a almost 15-year-old, but my mom's a college professor, and my mom is a college communications professor, And so she teaches me about, like, so around the house I learn things about, like, just communication and stuff like that. And she's taught me that when people are going to behave like that, when they're going to treat other people like crap, and get a kick out of it, and just swear at people and call people names, it's because they have their own personal issues and they have no outlet for expressing themselves or whatever. Maybe not that last part, but basically it's them trying to be dicks because their little life or whatever. I feel bad saying it's like that because, you know, you never know who's really under that computer. Maybe they're just having a bad day, but to keep your own bad day, basically. Like, if you're gonna have a bad day, don't make me have a bad day because I'm a content creator. It shouldn't work like that. I don't know. It's just, people are just trying to be dicks. And like I said, I'm sorry for swearing, but I'm getting sick of it. Like, it's not even funny. It's not even cool. I know I'm probably being really repetitive, but you guys need to get that. It's not, if you're doing it, really, you need to stop, or you need to get off YouTube, because now that might be viewed as like a bad way to say, like, I guess you could kind of view that as hypocritical, calling people names or whatever, but technically I guess it's not. Like, really, people just need to learn to respect each other and respect that we're all on this earth together, and that we need to just live together and not constantly try and bring people down, because people, like I've said, Hawakwi, Stampy, I was watching a a video from Heian B about why she left YouTube just after I was on a depressing kick when I watched this stuff, because I watched Hawakwi linked his Heian B's video, and I was just like, oh, I might as well go see why she left, because her content style isn't my favorite, just because it's kind of like screech, like it's a little screechy, like it's a little girly, but you know, everyone, it's her own style, but like, people, like, I don't know, like, I saw something, like, I guess she made a comment about another YouTuber, which, you know, that's her own personal opinion, but, like, she kind of sounded, the way they were like, people in the comments were making it sound like HeyMB said some pretty terrible things, it looked like. Probably not true, but, people just, like, not even in their own comment sections, they'll just rage about whatever they want to rage about. They'll, like, call people names, they'll blame people for stuff they didn't do. It's all because they've just got their own personal issues that they can't work through, and so they feel that they have to take it out on someone else. And that's basically how bullying starts. Like, if you watch, like, cyberbullying is no less bullying than real bullying. And I'm getting tired of it. So if you guys do that, like, I'm not calling you a horrible person in general. Now, some people like that probably just do it because, oh, you know, like, they're like I said, they feel insecure, and they probably feel confident because they're behind a computer screen and they can't do anything. They're just trying to be little jerks who are taking their anger out on just people, not people who are better than them, but who are better at them at things that they wish they were good at, like YouTube. I'm not sure, like, people who watch YouTube, I'm not sure who wouldn't want to be a huge YouTube star. Now, like, seeing what the YouTube stars actually have to go through, I'm getting a little hesitant to even say I want to be huge, because, but, you know, like, now there are tons of nice, sweet people out in that world, even in YouTube. They're just like, oh yeah, great video, man, I love it, it was amazing, and just stuff like that, and that makes you actually feel good. You're like, because content creators, we really love, just at least me, and I know a lot of other people or a lot of other YouTubers just love interacting with their fans. Like, I've streamed a few times, and getting to interact with my fans is great. And just seeing, like, some of the great positive stuff that can come out of there, I can understand why people would love to do YouTube. Because, really, you get this huge, just, boost, and you get, like, you can get these really nice, positive comments that, just from people you don't even know, from people who don't even know you, who could be just this random guy on the street. And, you know, like, positives outweigh negatives a lot of the time, and I'm glad for it, because seeing all the negative hate in this world, it's just this astounding, because really, negative comments shouldn't, I don't know, like, people just shouldn't treat each other like that. I don't see why it's necessary. I know I'm kind of repeating myself, like I said, I'm being kind of repetitive, but it shouldn't happen. It should never happen. Like, the value of people, now, if you would like to know where I got inspiration from this video, it was from Viper Raider LP. Go check him out. He's an awesome dude. I was just watching one of his vids, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I actually saved that guy's life. You're welcome." See, value of someone's life. I fishing rod him off. Now Yoshi, get out. But yeah, like, it should. YouTube, it shouldn't happen in YouTube. It shouldn't happen in real life. It shouldn't happen anywhere, because it's complete bull. And you shouldn't talk to people like that. You shouldn't speak to people like that. It's outstanding. Not outstanding. It's astounding. Just the levels of hate people can get. I don't know how long this video is gone for. It's probably getting a little long. But really, this is a serious topic that some people might just laugh. They'll be like, you know, this is, yeah, whatever, cyberbullying. And, like, I had to take a, what class was it last year? It was an elective. I had to take, come on. It was something about laptops, something about, song about truck. But no, it was about, I forget what it was called, but, like, we did this unit on cyberbullying, and I could see that it was a big problem, because, like, I knew it was a problem, but, like, I didn't see how much of it was a problem is until you can see, like, not in real life, because, you know, the internet really isn't your life, it isn't real life, but, I got to see kind of a more first-hand look at sorry. I got to see more of a first-hand look just at, right now, like, on the YouTubes. I've gotten a good first look at just how bad cyberbullying can get. And it's just, guys, don't do it. If you're gonna get one thing from this video, is don't bully people. Don't swear at people just because you're, like, feeling insecure or whatever. Now, probably most people are, like, even if they do it, they might not even feel like they are insecure. Like, that's the problem. Like, some bullies, like, they're insecure, but they don't let you know they're, like, I don't know. It's just, it's a weird situation to be in. Now, you've just got to learn that despite all the bad things that happen in your life, there's always going to be a bright spot, or hopefully there'll always be a bright spot. Now, I've been lucky enough to live in, like, just a life where I don't have to really deal with that stuff, and I don't have to deal with constantly being picked on. Like, if I probably look through big YouTubers' comments, probably a large percentage are probably just all hate, and it's not cool, it's not good, it's not fair. Just because people put themselves out there for the community to see doesn't mean that the community should rip on them every single day, every video, every montage, every whatever, every blog post, every book, every TV show. It's just because it's not just on YouTube. Disney Channel, which is probably weird coming from a 14-year-old, but I have a little sister, so it's okay. But they're doing. I saw the segment they're doing. It's some of the stars read off some of like I think it was like Ross Lynch or the guy from Austin and I. Like they read off just the hate mail they got, like how people like were just calling them names, calling them all this crap. And as you can see, it's not just YouTube. It's not just one genre. This happens probably every day to someone somewhere. And it's unacceptable. Really, it's just having these comments kind of hit hard because having known a really cool, really nice dude who was one of my mom's students, he's like one of the happiest dudes you'll ever meet. He's like really cool, he's really nice. He nearly committed suicide when he was little, or when he was a kid, or my age. And I have a feeling it was probably because he was bullied. Like, he did a presentation on this that I watched. I can't remember though. But really, it's seeing like the happy dude he is. I would never have pegged him for doing thinking anything like that while wanting to do it. And it's probably because people like that, like just the people that I've been talking about, got to him. Because they're everywhere. They're in real life. You can nearly pushing someone to take their own life is ridiculous. It's bullshit. It's like, really, it makes me sad. Like, it makes me depressed. Like, how far just the world in general has sunk on societal norms with stuff like that. Because I had to sit next to a kid who talked about suicide like it was funny, and it was ridiculous. I just sit next to him in speech and debate, and I couldn't get away from him until we finally moved seats. And I could have swore that the teacher might have heard him one of these times. He never got in trouble for anything, like swearing, none of that. And it's, or telling people to commit suicide. It's not funny. I don't know why people insist on doing it, because it's bull. It is literally bull. It shouldn't happen. It's ridiculous that it happens, and it's because you're feeling it's because someone else is feeling insecure with themselves, and they're not comfortable enough admitting that, so they take their anger out on other people. And it's bullshit. I've probably swore more in this video than I've ever swore on camera, probably in any of my videos, from my old channel, from my new channel, from this channel. Why am I getting lag? It's weird. But it's just, you can't do that. And I hate that people do that. It, like, I'm literally probably on the verge of crying because of just how bad that can be. It's not even funny how bad it gets. Like, I don't. Like I said, the bad or the good outweighs the bad, but the good sometimes doesn't reach you into it till it's too late. Because just even on simple stuff, like if someone makes a mistake in a comment, like the comments that you get, like saying, like, "Oh, what are you?" Like, "Wow, you're so stupid." Whatever. Really, it's one mistake. You don't know, like, what their own personal issues are. It's ridiculous. And I genuinely wish that people like that could be permanently banned from YouTube. Because I don't want people... Like, when I grow up, and if I have kids and I grow up, I don't want my kids being exposed to the type of hate that I've seen, because literally it makes everything seem so, like, it's different seeing, from my perspective, it's a whole lot different seeing it, like, just as a comment. Now, imagine actually looking at that and it being directed at you. Like, how bad would that be? How bad would that make you feel that that someone wanted you to freaking just do all this terrible stuff to yourself? And the really sad part is some people almost do. They almost do commit suicide. They do, and it's just ridiculous. Alright, I've probably dragged on long enough. I just hope you get the message. Don't do hate. Like, hate mail isn't helpful. Hate mail isn't cool. It doesn't make you any better. Just because someone gets... And if it's happening to you, if someone's, like, swearing at you in your YouTube videos, tell me and I'll come beat them up for you. Not literally, but, like, really, they shouldn't do that. So, yeah, don't take, like, if you're gonna get people like that on your YouTube, try and ban them if you don't know how. If it's, like, someone else's that's, like, continuously doing it on other videos, say something like, just do something, pull me and do, like, "Oh, I'm so sorry that you have personal problems that you need to work through, and you're directing those at me." Now, that's kind of a personal attack, but literally, it's pretty much in self-defense, and it's defending those, like, bigger YouTubers who don't have time to really defend themselves. Now, they should, considering that's their job, but it's not always the case, and so I feel you shouldn't directly make confrontation. You shouldn't be like, just because someone says something mean doesn't mean you automatically start saying the exact same thing about them. Make them think. Like, make them notice. Now, a lot of times this probably won't work, but try and make them notice how bad they actually are and how terrible the things they say are. Because just saying, "Oh yeah," just replying with more hate is just gonna make them feel better about themselves. Like, "Oh yeah, these people are doing it to you," or whatever. And so you should be like, "Okay, you're trying to do this. You're trying to screw with people. So how do I make you notice that this is bad?" So try and make them notice that they're having issues. It's not because they're not yelling at these YouTubers because they might actually not dislike their content, but they're not just commenting because they just don't like the content. They're commenting because they're insecure, they're childish, and they're dicks, is basically what it comes down to. Yeah, sorry again about the language. It's just a very passionate... I don't know how you don't talk about this stuff and don't get very passionate about it. because honestly, I've only been addressed with hate mail like this once, is when I was a few years ago, like a year or two ago. Like, I got called gay, and now there's nothing wrong with being gay. It's a personal choice. I really don't care. Your own personal choice. You make your decisions in your life. That's not up to me. I know people. I know people who are basically family who are gay. It doesn't affect me, but I got called it, and it makes you feel bad when you, because there's such a bad connotation linked with the name, so you can tell that someone's trying to make an insult. And so you get sad, and you get, and you just get so sad about the insult, and you try and, it makes you kind of want to crumple up and die a little bit inside. And that's, their goal is to get to people, is to make them feel like they're less than they actually are. And that's bad. I said I was going to end this off, so I might as well. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Remember, do try and be nice in the comment section. Now, it might not be, like, you might make a comment that doesn't seem too bad to you, but it could mean, like, the world to someone else. Like, it could be very offensive to someone else. So I recommend being very nice, trying to just try and be nice. We're all on this earth together. We're not going anywhere anytime soon. So you might as well make the best of it. Try and get along with people. Now, there are some people that you just won't like. There's YouTubers that you're not going to want to watch. Like, Stampy's style really isn't my style. I still tried to defend him. I still, just because his content's not, I'm not going to say it's bad, but it's not my, just because I don't like watching it doesn't mean I'm going to call him all these terrible names and terrible things and tell him to do terrible things. That's not okay. I don't get it. It's fucking messed up. It's bad. Like, really, you should not talk like that. You should not be like that. This is life. There's gonna be people like that all throughout your life, and you need to realize, if this is happening to you, first off, get help. Don't, like, face this alone, because going through, like, stuff, being 14, I'm just, due to family genes, I'm prone to depression, and I get depressed sometimes. And really, if I didn't have my parents or my friends, like, I don't tell them about my depression, but they involuntarily help me by being my friends. And without them, I'd probably be like, I'd be a hermit, or I'd be dead. That's just, like, I'm not sure I'd commit suicide, but just the depression can kill you. Like, the overall sadness can probably kill you. Just don't go through it alone. And if it's ever happening to you, shut them down. Like, not kill them, but, like, shut them down. Like, say, oh, why are you saying that? Is it because you have your own personal issues that you have to work through at home? Is your home life bad? What's your problem? And just ask them stuff like that. Say, oh, like, why do you feel the need to take out your anger on other people? Why are you so insecure with yourself? It's just stuff like that it seems so simple, and it seems a little bad, like, to say stuff like that. But really, if they're gonna swear at you, you need to make sure that they know you are not there to be picked on. So, I know this video is really long. I know I swore a lot. I'm sorry about all that. But this is a very important topic that it shouldn't happen. If you're gonna walk away with anything from this video, it's be nice. Just don't just make mean comments because you're having a bad day, or you just don't like a YouTuber, or because your life is bad. Making someone else's life bad isn't gonna make yours any better, and people who feel that stuff like that works, it doesn't, first of all, and it's just gonna make someone else feel like you do. And if you're gonna feel, if you feel bad, don't make someone else feel bad. It's basically what I'm trying to say. So yeah, sorry about the length and the swearing, but yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully with a better topic to talk about, a more happy topic. Yeah, vape or Vibrator. Sorry, is LP is the guy who got me started on this. I forget why exactly it was, but I was watching one of his videos, and I figured I needed to do something on this because I'd been thinking about it for a while, and now that I've got it on my chest, I want to get this rendered and out to you guys as soon as I can. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit, or next time. Goodbye.